for me, Jake Paul and them, like, do it properly. Fight, Oakstead, okay, like journeyman and stuff like that, at least. Like boxers, get a nice record, get to 8-0, 10-0, and then start doing this and that and stuff like this, Fight proper boxers, because there's so many of them in the world, not just America. You got Mexico, you got so many places around them. They could fight proper boxers, not making a shit show with MMA fighting, this and that and that. And that's where it's going now. This one wants to fight this one. Waldo wants to jump into the into the cage. What's next? They're gonna bring, well, you'll hear Kung Fu is coming into the MMA or some shit like this. It's losing its tradition. There we go. It's losing its tradition. Boxing is losing its tradition with its YouTubers and stuff, but at the same time, they are bringing a new audience to the boxing, and hey, they do a good job at it. Let's not take it away from the guys. They make a lot of money. They sell seats. They got big teams behind them. They do a good work, but fuck, I wish they chose tennis or something like that and left boxing alone.
That's a great point. Yeah. So do you think it's fair that these influencers, they earn so much money on one night? Some of these influencers, they get huge purses, and they probably haven't trained as much as any other, as a lot of boxers. Is that fair, do you think?
No, it's something I've been speaking about for like 3 years, that question. And I think, at the end of the day, yeah, like the guys can sell seats and shit. But that's where I think it's unfair, because you get these guys, even in Mexico, in America, in South Africa, all over the place, in the UK, that, they're sitting at 8-0. That's all they have is boxing. And, they don't have the finances and these big teams to put them automatically on these big stages and make all this money. They have to suffer from behind and climb the ranks. There's guys on BoxRec that are 20-0, 23-0, that you don't even hear of them, out from Mexico and shit like this, that you don't even hear. I was going to fight Joseph Algeri from Mexico. He was at the time, I think, 21-0, and who is that? No one knows him, you know what I mean? But there's guys like that, and they have to climb the hard way, but this is what they have. And then you get the guys, the influencers, that they have this backing, this money behind them, and they can call the shots however. They can do big shows, pay-per-view, just like this. It's all entertainment. They got sponsors behind them, this and that, because you must remember, for them as well, it's work, because it's a give. For them to make that money, they have to work hard. They have to influence, get sponsors, so they have to promise something for them to get back. It's a work for them as well, you know what I mean? So that's why I say big up to them for doing that shit. But on the other hand, there's also real fighters out there that are really struggling, that, the world doesn't know them. And it's a shame, because now the world is more interested in this whole fantasy fighting and entertainment bullshit.